My name is Asmaa James. I am the station manager for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As station manager, I am the editor-in-chief of all media programs produced by Radio Democracy. I also supervise head of production, head of training, head of news, and head of finance to ensure professionalism and good outputs of everything that comes out of Radio Democracy. I also supervise programs and financial management of Radio Democracy. I develop and also maintain relationship with partner organizations like NGO, CSOs, and donors. Also, I fundraise to make sure the radio station is sustained. I also provide management reports and financial reports to the board of directors of Radio Democracy. I was home listening to one of the local radio stations, and I heard an announcement that 96.2 FM needed reporters. Because I was so interested in broadcasting, I always listen to news, I had to give it a try. So I did an application. I took the application to 96.2 and I was interviewed by Colin. Then he saw something in me and said, okay, let's give her a try. And I started there and we started the training. I was there for about a month and another opportunity came for me to go to Radio Democracy. I have gone through the ranks. I started there as a volunteer who will always go and write, just translate BBC News or some of the press releases that comes to the station. I always translate it from English to Creole. I did that for about 2 years. And then I had to go to search for common ground for training. And then I came back and I was enlisted as one of the freelancers. And again, I was as freelance for a very long time. I can't remember exactly when. Then I was a reporter, and like I said, I've gone through the ranks, and today I am the station manager of Radio Democracy. Well, I have different inspiring moments. One is when you hear people say, oh, you did do a very good job. Others will tell you, Nadia Asmaa, this, I would expect saying I want big woman. And then when you see young boys and girls will come up to you to tell you, I want to be like you, that inspires me a lot and it gives me hope. And these young boys and girls will always tell me, can I please come to volunteer for your station? And many a time I'll give them opportunity. And also in my line of duty, I have interviewed high-profile people that continue to inspire me. I remember once when I went to South Africa, I met with Desmond Tutu, and he was so polite, and I had to introduce myself that I am from Sierra Leone, and he was so happy to talk to me, and we had a chat that inspired me a lot. He's got some very good quotes. And then there was a time also when I went to the United Nations to cover the UN General Assembly. I was inspired by many of the speakers there, especially the now Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed. You know, my most challenging times in my profession is hosting politicians. As you know, politics in Sierra Leone is no child's play. And each and every politician wants to make his or her mark. So hosting politicians, we almost always fight all the time, especially when they want to insist on things I know is not the truth. One of which being one-time Deputy Minister of Information. I will never forget that particular morning when I hosted him, and we had some heated arguments, and I had to do things that as a journalist I was not supposed to do. But then we moved on. Again, we did, another minister came. So that has always been a challenge for me. You have to understand that this profession is not money-making business. If you want to make money, you have to look for another job. We have the responsibility to tell the story and to tell the truth. So if you're a young journalist coming up, you want to excel in your duty, you have to be honest, you have to get sides of all stories, and you also have to be consistent.